You ever come across Aki?
Akshay? Aki, yeah. Oh my god, very few people know that name. Oh, wow, okay. Yes, I have. In 2016, I went and met him on the sets of Holiday when he was doing for Holiday. And Sonakshi, he's introduced to me that she's my first heroine and blah 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 blah. Yes, I met him. Yes.
Anything which is related to the profession?
Yeah, of course. I wanted to tell him that yes, I'm coming back again. So if there is anything, yeah, just let me know. Keep it in your mind. That's it.
What Akshay
That's it.
said?
The typical Akshay, yes, we were having fun, nice fun. I had lunch with him, and then he said, "Do you know one thing?" I said, "Yes, Aki, tell me." He said, "अभी तो heroine तो बन नहीं सकी है." I like, what do you mean by that? You to doing hero, so why cannot I play heroine? But Shanti, you know that. I said, yeah, I know that. So that's nothing I'm looking out for. I want to play. But yes, I'm looking out for something very nice, beautiful characters like beautiful characters. I'm not seeing for the length of the character, but I need to speak like Dharavi example. Like when audience come out is like, yes, this is the way. This is the girl who it is like. That is the way I'm looking out. Then he said, yes, of course, I'll keep you in the mind. But then 2016 and we are in 2023. I'm just waiting for his phone call. So let's see when he'll pick up and say, yes, my heroine, come. I have this for you.
So good to see you, Shanti.
Thank you very
What?
much.
What took you so long?
What took me? That's a beautiful question. That's a beautiful question. What took me long? I know I do. They say you should not repent, but yeah, sometimes I do feel repented because of which took me very long time to come back. I had my family, which I had two sons, and I've lost my husband. Again, it is the same. I think now everywhere the news is all over the place. So yes, I needed to give whatever I do. I try to give my 1000%. So that time I needed to take a step back because of my boys and being in Mumbai. So yes, that took me very long, but I don't think so. It took me very long also because in between I did Mata Ki Chauki from 2007 to 2012 for 5 years, and then again, yeah, movies. If you say big screen, yes, it took me very long time. Yes, absolutely. Priorities were different that time.
I agree. I don't want you. I don't want you to be. Get emotional. But it also when you talk about Siddharth sir.
Yeah.
Do you think this is the one void which cannot be filled, and this is the one thing which happened in your life, which kept you in the back seat to realize to be on your toes कि चीजें ठीक हो जाएं, then that अचानक से उनका जाना.
अचानक से उनका जाना तो था, but yeah, that gap is always going to be empty for me. But then I think I don't want to repent even that gap. I think he'll be very happy me taking this step and coming back, and at least he will be happy that seeing that yes, she's moved on in her work wise, which she always had passionate and love about my work and my dance and everything. So he will be really very happy wherever he is. Yes.
Talking about Dharavi Bank, you have a very beautiful role in that series.
Yeah.
वो हिंदी में एक लाइन है कि ना बहुत कम वक्त के लिए है लेकिन अपनी मौजूदगी बड़ी शिद्दत से दर्ज करा के जाते हैं. You have done it.
Yes.
What was your reaction the moment Dharavi Bank maker asked you to be on road, and that too playing a gangster wife, and that too in your persona, in your the place where it belongs to.
Yeah.
तो बड़ी आसानी रही होगी, या you have done some preparation. It was noticed by everyone. I don't know whether you have seen the reviews of that web series.
No, I have not.
You have to just go through it.
Okay.
They say you registered your presence in the
Wow.
series.
Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps. I was actually, it was not wife, I just want to make that correction. I played younger sister of Sunil Shetty. And there is a small differentiate अपना industry में usually होता है. I wanted to be very frank because nowadays this is a new trend going on. You need to speak out. So I would love to speak out. The narration what has been given to me and my character was totally different. But then, yes, being the 90s girl from the old days, I said, "ठीक है, चलो." And but yeah, but whatever that character has formed was beautiful. And then I realized, because of the trend, recent trend going on, even if you come for 5 minutes, that speaks. And that's what I said, okay, Shanti, it is okay. Whatever the narration has happened, is keep it aside. Even if it is 5 minutes, आप करके दिखा दो. Then where the makers and the producers will repent that अरे इनको और थोड़ा ज़्यादा समय रखना चाहिए था. So that is what I did, and I really, thanks to Samit ji, the way he handled me, because I was a little upset about the whole thing. He said, "No, Shanti, trust me. This is the only thing he told me. Trust me, your character is going to speak volumes. You don't need length, but just trust me." And I just left it on him. And then, yes, as you're telling, the reviews have pointed out, because I was literally waiting for me to come back in a nice way. Where, and when they said Sunil Shetty, Samadji, Z Studios, MX Player, I was like, yes, this is a beautiful opportunity for me to come back. But then, yes, I embrace it with love and affection, the way audience has taken me. Yes.
Yes, they regret not giving you that much of time on the screen.
No, I have now coming, so let's see. Yes.
What is the one thing which upsets you? Before we started rolling, you said, Naseem, I'm staying here in Mumbai, but people doesn't know this.
Yes. Still, now, because the trend has changed a lot of trend of chess, because now casting agencies come, coordinators have come. Because beginning, what used to happen is only easily they used to interact. The producers or the directors used to pick up the phone and speak to the artist. But now it has become through. So most of them really don't know that I stay in Bombay. That is one big, it's not a big minus point for me, but I think somewhere I'm losing out those opportunities, or okay. Yeah. So that is one minus point which I'm facing right now. Like, I feel still the way I'm not able to connect with people, because people think that I'm still in Chennai based. Because even when I got this Dharavi Bank also, the first thing they asked me is, "Ma'am, आप इधर रहते हो कि चेन्नई में रहते हैं?" I said, "No, मैं 30 साल से मैं बॉम्बे की हूँ, अमची मुंबई है." So I am totally a Bombay girl now. So I wanted to make that one thing very clear, that I am totally based in Bombay. I am not in Chennai based, and very much available and looking forward to get more and more work. And yes, here I am, because this is one thing which is lacking me of now they don't want to, like, traveling ho jayega, staying ho jayega, so it is like add-on things for everybody.
Yes.
So that I wanted to tell everybody that.
Do you think nepotism exists?
Oh my God. Oh, are we still having those
Of
doubts
course.
in the industry?
See, during the course of interaction, what I came to know about your character in the Dharavi Bank, where he got chopped off, narrated was, the narration was absolutely different thing. The time when you saw yourself on the screen and you have found, अरे यार इसमें तो बहुत कम कर दिया मुझे. Do you think nepotism exists?
See, there are nepotism में भी बहुत अलग-अलग तरीके हो सकता है. That is what I wanted to tell. See, nepotism is not exactly, I can tell that hero ka beta, it is not that. I don't believe in that, because even I have two sons who are, both of them are into this industry, which apparently they are strugglers, because I believe totally coming on your own, because my sister, we all made it on our own. We never had any godfather or role model to look upon. Both, we are just basically a classical dancer. We had passion for our art, and when we performed, the directors down south saw us, and me, even being Bhanupriya's sister, I worked myself. I never got the opportunity very easily that हाँ ये भानुप्रिया का बहन है और इनको ले लेंगे. No, I never had that opportunity. But yes, I think even past in the 90s, we had that little groupism. I would say groupism instead of nepotism, and I think it's still now also. But फिर भी talent always speaks. I believe totally in that. Wherever you have to, wherever they have to take that girl or lady or man or whoever it is, if that person can only play that role, nobody can take off that from them. I
As-
truly believe in that.
As you said, even I agree with that. You're pure Mumbai girl. Tell us, and you're part of the industry since last so many years. Please let us know who is your 2 a.m. friend. Who is your 2 a.m. friend? Just call him up. I need you from the industry.
Oh, I don't have anybody. No, I'm sorry. I don't have anybody. No, I don't have anybody. I like, frankly speaking, even when I call them, nobody picks up my call.
If you can name someone.
No, I'm sorry. No, keep guessing. Yes, I can tell that. Yes, they don't pick up my calls. And yes, of course, some co-stars whom I worked are not in the industry. They have, like, I have worked with Akshay, I worked with Mithun Chakravarti ji. I think these were the two co-stars I worked with, and touchwood, I was so fabulous and very beautiful. I think I would love to appreciate myself. I have always not only worked one film with all of my co-stars, I have at least done three movies with each co-stars. That is the rapport I have always had it with them on the sets, the chemistry I had with them. So yes, Mithunji too I cannot tell. Yes, and the others, whoever I have worked, the production houses or the directors are not right now because the trends have changed. And yes, given one or two people, no, don't pick up my calls.
Did you? Okay. What else there in the pipeline? And do you think somewhere down the line the life changed post the Ravi Bank, or people started approaching you, or you're still in that process?
No, I'm still in the newcomer process. I'm still in the newcomer process. I do give auditions whenever they want me for any particular character. And then not much changed, but yes, still I'm in that newcomer process. I'm still back into my newcomer process, yes.
Any one director you would love to work with?
Oh my god, there are all beautiful directors. I would love to, like, again, I've lost out on so much of work and my this. I would love to experience each and every director's artwork because all of them are different. And I just saw today on the Instagram, Hiramati has Sanjay Leela. I like, oh gosh, मैं इसमें से एक character कर देते. So yes, of course, yeah, he's one of the director. Rajkumari Hirani is one of the director. Karan Johar is another one. Yeah, there are a lot of Sujit Ji is another one. So, yeah, they're beautiful directors. I would love to experience with each one of them. Yes, because they all are into different categories, and I think I can fit into all the categories. That's one plus point about being a South Indian. Yes, we have such a features that we can get into any kind of categories, so yes.
Do you agree now, though it is always, there always a different, there's always a different naming of the industry, Tollywood, Bollywood, blah, blah, and all,
Yeah.
But in the last 5 years, KGF to Pushpa, South industry is ruling the entire world. Now, in the so-called typical language of the word they normally use for Hindi film industry, that is Bollywood. Now Bollywood started following KGF, Pushpa. if you see the amount of work, even Aki have done.
Yeah.
There are numerous films he's done with the South people.
Yes.
South remake. He is the one who have done.
Priyadarshini
Yes.
is his director.
Yes.
He is what is because of Priyadarshini today.
So
And from action hero to the comedy, he's the one who's changed his career.
What's your take on that?
See, one thing I wanted to tell is I truly against speaking about we are never Tollywood, Bollywood. I don't believe in that. I would love to tell my industry is like, even if I address myself, I always tell I am from Indian cinema actor. I am an Indian actor cinema. Or I tell Indian film television actor. I don't say I am from Tollywood, Bollywood and this kind. I am totally against that. And I think one should follow that. Because I'm again coming from the V. Shantaram's family background, because he is the legend and who has created Indian cinema.
Yes.
We don't talk about him, we talk about other people, but actually the person who has made the association Indian Guild or the Producers Guild, who bought all
And
of them,
together.
the union, he's the one. He was the first president of that. So I would like to take the privilege of the family and I would like to address and tell that yes, it is one thing would love to tell is don't, we are Indians and please don't divide or part this different like Tamil, South Indian, this, that, Biharis, and even that is called some Bhojpuri. Don't. We are from Indian cinema, so let's address as Indian cinema. We have to be proud about it because we have beautiful cultures and beautiful languages. And yes, that is one. And for your other question, like you said, South Indian rules. When has South Indian has not ruled? And in which category South Indian has not ruled? You take the stories, you take the heroines, heroes, and the movies, directors, everybody is ruled, almost everybody is ruled, everywhere it is being ruled by South India. So it's better to call us Indian cinema. It will be proud. I think even Rajmouli ji has, even when he went, when you picked up, and there were a couple of questions being put to him in the international media press conference. He because they addressed as Bollywood. So then he said, no, it is not Bollywood, it is a South Indian, we are from Tollywood. So I would just like to tell him, sir, please, at least if you can take an initiate and start telling that Indian cinema, we all can follow and do that, you know. So, yes.
Okay, the last one from my end. What is the good thing about the Hindi film industry, Hindi film cinema, or Hindi film television industry, and the bad thing about it?
Good and bad. Only Hindi.
No, about the entire Indian
industry.
Indian
Industry.
Indian industry.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. This is a Google this question for me.
See, see, the reason I ask you have faced everything, the good and the bad and the ugly.
Yes, yes.
It's a different story. It is uneasy or in your uncomfortable zone where you don't know to talk about. But still, you have seen that. You have came through all the phases of the industry through your eyes. So no one can give a honest answer that Shanti we are going to give.
Oh my God, you are just maska marifying me, please. See, I truly believe that our film industry has one kind of line telling that you fake it till you make it. Why do one should fake to make it? Said, let's not do that. Yeah. And another line is from our industry is jo dikta hai wo bikta hai. No, yeah, don't categorize anybody like that because everybody cannot have a PR or everybody cannot run a social media or say we all are into different categories. A person who can spend a month 1.5-2 lakhs or unlimited for a PR, so वो दिखेगा सब जगह और जो नहीं कर सकता है वो दिखेगा नहीं है. So why will you categorize like that? So let's not do that and see the talent. I want to tell you, see the talent and then take them and सब लोग तो बिकेगा तब क्यों नहीं बिकेंगे सब लोग अगर talent है तो. So this is what I think. It has good and minus. So yes, this is my take on it.
Are you open to the reality shows? For
Oh,
example,
yes.
something like Khatro Ke Khiladi, something like Indian Idol, where you will be judging.
Oh, yes,
Some, there are numerous
absolutely.
dance reality show happening.
Yes, absolutely. I'll love to be on that stage. Absolutely.
Why
Yes.
you have been not approached on a very positive note? Why haven't you approached being a classic dancer who understand the dance of India for some dance reality show?
I'll tell you one thing. I want to, because you just put this question, even I have a big question. I don't know whom to ask this question, whether to the same Indian cinema people down south and Hindi industry is like, okay, जब मैंने किया नहीं है तब बोले था मैडम नहीं कर रही है मैडम नहीं कर रही है तो from past 2000 at least I am into this media and people know that I'm coming back from 2018. Why I'm not getting any offers? This is one big thing, is a big question mark. So then you, as your question you had one question for me asking, does nepotism arrive? So then we kind of an actor or actresses really have that question is, does this in the industry, groupism and nepotism is there? So that is what is happening, because from 2018 people know that I'm coming back, and as Dharavi also has released, and there is a big biopic which I'm doing, Sarojini, is because it's all over the place. Sarojini Naidu, Shanti Priya is doing pan India, 4 languages, it's a theatrical release, but I still don't have work. Yes. This is the truth.
Anything about Sarojini Naidu you're working on, the most challenging part while working on the project?
Yeah, we are going on the third schedule. 2 schedules are over, but the third schedule is still not, the third schedule is on me, where from the age of 35 to 75, I'll be doing that character of Sarojini ji. So yes, I'm looking forward. So we are just waiting, must be another 1-2 months, we'll go on the floor for the third schedule, and that's for one full stretch schedule we'll be doing that.
In the current scenario, we see numerous people coming up with a XYZ community, religion, taking their flag on. We don't like this, blah blah and all. Though you're working on a life of a legend,
Yes.
Sarojini ji.
Sarojini ji.
So are you apprehensive about might be you never know, someone says ki boss, this is not the way she normally dress the sari or XYZ. Are you?
She was, if you see her YouTubes or whatever, the film division clipping, she was far more modern in her times than what we are, because she, at that time itself, she wore like a Gujarati style, she had shawls, then patola bags and half sleeves, sleeveless, all that. Then where are we telling that she never dressed up or she never did like this? No, nobody can, I don't think so, and I don't think so. We are just going like her. We are taking her character, but it is totally up to the director how he wants to present. So I'm not into that. I might just put the mannerism of the way she spoke, how she looked, that's it. But the way they want me to portray is up to the director and the production house and the designer. Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much.